Hello Pisces, welcome to my new channel. This is Sugar Moon Tarot, and today we are going to do a mid-month check-in on the heart of the matter and their true feelings. So we're going to see where the energy is for the day, but I also want to take just a minute to thank everyone who is supporting my new channel, and for those of you who have stopped by and subscribed, I really do appreciate it. Okay, let's get the energy between you and your person. Give me the overall energy between Pisces and their person. Okay, we have the Ten of Swords and we have the Four of Cups. And this is the energy that is going back and forth between the both of you. This is something you both feel. There has been a cycle of heartbreak in your relationship with your person. Now, this may not have actually included you or included them. It could just be some heartbreak from one of your past that affected the relationship. Or it could be some pain with just your relationship with your person. I do think that it does involve the two of you, because for me, this is the this is the sadness, and this is the feeling of the one that got away. So it's almost like you feel the same way they feel, that you're the one that got away. And it's caused some heartbreak. But I do see the sun coming up on that. And I feel like that things are going to change on that, but this is just the current energy. Okay, so let's find out what your person is thinking about you. What does Pisces person think about Pisces in their headspace? Okay, we got the Ten of Swords again, and we got the Devil, and we also got the Four of Coins. So there is some, for me, with the Devil being in the actual head space when they're thinking about you in particular, to me, I see this as over obsessive thinking. And I believe what they're overly obsessively thinking about. And since we have the Two of Swords right here surrounding this Devil, they are thinking about this past pain that either you caused them or they caused you. Or truthfully, I feel like that most of the time it's a two-way street. The relationship is not a you or I always say it's not you and me, it's us. So maybe they caused something, maybe you caused something, but it really had a breakdown of the us. And I feel like that they're just really up in their heads about that. And you are too, I do believe. This card is holding back. This is why they're holding back, because they are overly obsessively thinking about something that hurt them. They're thinking, probably worried that it would happen again. Either they would hurt you again, or you would hurt them again, or the relationship would break down again. But there is a lot of obsessive thinking about you, Pisces. And I want to get some clarifiers on these so we can get more. Tell me, especially since the Ten of Swords is here twice, tell me about this Ten of Swords. Okay, we have the Three of Pentacles, and for me, I always see this as a prayer card in trying to, the reason I say it is a prayer card, and it can also be seen as a teamwork card, but I kind of see it as you and your person with your higher, whoever you believe in, God, angels, universe, as a higher source. You, your person, and the higher source here as a trio, trying to bring this together in a spiritual connection, in a spiritual enlightenment. I also see it as just praying, at being a prayer card. And I feel like with it on the Ten of Swords, especially since you have it twice, that your person is really up in their head and they're praying in their own way about this situation with you, Pisces. Tell me about the devil. Tell me about the devil. What are they obsessively thinking about? Okay, we have the Five of Swords, which is conflict. I believe that they're really stuck on some kind of conflict that they had with you. And this is the Six of Wands, so this is the card of victory. So I think they're going back and forth in their head. Will they be victorious this time? If they come forward, if they let their guard down, if they pull the swords out of the backs and try to make this move forward, will there truly be teamwork between the two of you this time? And even if they did something to you, they may fear that they'll do it again, because this can also be fear. I see it more as fear because fear is more of an emotion. And so if this is in the heart space, I would see it more as a fear, but it can radiate up to the head as a fear. Okay, so but they're obsessively thinking back and forth about, will this be victorious this time? Tell me about the Four of Pentacles. They're holding back this Lover's card. And we've got the Four of Cups again, which was right here. We have two overall energy repeating cards in their headspace. So again, this is, you're the one that got away. But I do feel like they blame themselves. I feel like they let you go, Pisces. You could have let them go, or it could have been one of those things where you blamed them and they blamed you. It could be one of those things like that. I'm not sure, but for some reason they're heartbroken. They feel stabbed in the back, yet they feel like you're the one that got away. So I feel some strange energy coming off of this. So let's get to their heart space and see if we can figure out more about what's going on. In the Pisces person's heart of hearts, how do they truly feel about Pisces? Okay, we have the King of Wands. So they have immense passion and immense love for you. The King of Wands is a very passionate person that has a lot of love, and they're charismatic and they're fun loving, and there's so many wonderful passionate things about the King of Wands. So they're definitely thinking about you in their heart space in a very sweet, wonderful, passionate, romantic way. Okay, they have the Five of Coins, so there is a feeling of being abandoned or left out in the cold. Either they feel left out by you, or they know in their heart that they are the ones that left you out. Here is the Hermit, so they're probably not talking to you at this point in time because they have gone within to try to gain enlightenment on this situation. And we have the Queen of Swords, so again, in their heart space, I feel like that you cut them off, Pisces, or this is about their feeling, they know that they cut you out. This was cut out. This is such a weird feeling that I have. It's almost like your person is the one that abandoned you. Your person is the one that walked away from you. Yet they are the ones that are feeling hurt and heartbroken, stabbed in the back, and abandoned. And that doesn't really make sense to me. If they're the ones that did the cutting, then why are they the ones feeling that way? That's why I feel this is a weird energy for me. I'm not sure. Maybe they feel like you did it. Maybe something you said triggered them and you don't even know it. and it caused them to walk away, but in their mind they're blaming you for it. I don't know, it's something strange like that. I can't really quite put my finger on it because it's odd energy. I just feel like they're the ones that did something, but yet they're the ones that's feeling like the victim here. So it's a strange energy for me. Okay, let's clarify and see if we can figure out what's going on here. Okay, tell me about this King of Wands. Okay, we have the Sun, so that is wonderful. That's in their heart space, so that means that there's going to be light shed on their heart. So anything that they've been feeling abandoned, if you left them, if they left you, they're trying to get enlightened, and also this passion that they have, there's going to be light shed on everything in their heart. So if they've been a little cold and a little icy, which the Queen of Swords can be cold and icy and not very loving, the Sun is going to melt the ice. So I feel some transition happening in their heart space. So I really like that. Okay, tell me about the Five of Coins. Okay, we have the Page of Cups. So in this particular situation, this can be an apology card. And I do see it as an apology card in this situation. Now, again, I don't know if you need to apologize to them or if they need to apologize to you or what, but I do feel an apology would change the pattern of this situation. Okay, tell me about the Hermit. He's looking at something. He's studying something in his heart space. I mean, he is fixated on this lantern. He's really staring into this lantern, trying to get some kind of wisdom and some kind of enlightenment. His heart, he has been alone. His heart has been alone for some time, and he has gone within. So let's see what he's studying there. What's this Hermit trying to learn, trying to see? Trying to make a decision. Just been alone in their own heart, trying to make a decision about probably how they feel about you. Are you the one? Are you truly the one that got away? Are you the one that's going to go with them for the distance? Are you the one that's going to be there when you grow old together? You know, this Hermit, he's an older gentleman here. He's got the silver hair and the long beard, and for me, something about just being old came out there. Maybe they're trying to decide, are you the one that is going to be with them through their golden years? And see, for me, this is the same energy here. See how he's just so fixated on this lantern, the same way that he's so fixated on this little bird. Are you the one? I just feel that over them. Okay, and we have the Queen of Swords. So tell me about Miss Queen of Swords here. Okay, Six of Cups. I think, again, they're thinking back. Six of Cups for me is it's a sweet card, especially in the heart space. It's a friendship card. It's a love card. For me, it's a sweet kind of love because it's almost childlike and innocent, and the defenses are down and the guards are down, and you know, children just play in such a way that's just so innocent. There's no condemnation of other people, and there's no judgment, and there's no it's kind of like no one's really been hurt when you see children playing. They can just run off and play with no boundaries. And with it being on the icy Queen here, I feel like this childlike love is going to, again, kind of like the Sun, it's going to melt this icy Queen. So if they have felt icy to you, if they have felt distant, if they have felt distracted, if you feel like that their emotions have just been put away on ice somewhere, I feel it melting. Because this is going to melt it, this is going to melt it. And as their emotions kind of warm up, they're going to be able to make a decision here. Okay? And this is just the current energy. So let's see what their true intentions are with you, Pisces. What's this person's true intentions for Pisces? Okay, we have the Two of Wands, and we also have the Seven of Cups. Okay, so I feel like that their intentions at this point is to figure out an option and make a decision. They are going to come to terms. I feel like just so much indecision over all of this I feel like they have a lot of internal things that are going on that may not have anything to do with you, Pisces, because I feel that their energy is a little mixed up just in general. So I do believe the outcome, or their true intentions, I should say, is to make a decision. They want to make a decision about you, and they're trying to figure out the best option for them, and you're trying to figure out the best option for you. So I believe with these two cards here and the outcome, for me, the answer is the best option for you both will be decided. I think that is what it's saying. But let me get a clarifier on it. Tell me about the Two of Wands. And we have the Devil. So the Devil in the outcome for me is just, I think it's just still some toxicity, some obsession, some overthinking. We've had the Devil twice now. There just still may be some indecisive activity going on in the outcome that may not come to a decision, or they're just obsessively, or you are obsessively thinking about something needs to be decided. That's kind of how I feel. Something needs to be decided. Okay? Maybe one of you feel like the other one is leaving them hanging, and so the one that is feeling left hanging is obsessively thinking about, why don't you decide something already? Let me know. And so there may be a little bit of toxic, selfish, insecure energy that's coming out in the outcome. Okay? Tell me about the Seven of Cups. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. So for me, this is a singles card, and I feel like that you just are each on your own trying to figure out the best options for you both. Is that option coming back together? Is that option moving this forward? Or is that option to just kind of go your own way at this point and remain in a single state, or go to a single state? I just feel like it's up in the air. That's about the best thing that I can say about this entire reading. It feels up in the air. It feels mixed energy. It feels like that there still needs to be healing over this, and that there's still some toxic behavior. And when I say toxic behavior, that can actually be being toxic to each other, playing games, playing mind games, back and forth. It could actually be some kind of addiction that a person has. Like everything from alcoholism to drugs to porn to gambling to whatever an addiction would be, all of the way to just obsessively thinking or feeling insecure, and all of the negative feelings that a person feels about themselves. Am I good enough? Am I secure? Will they like me like I am? And you just need to tell yourself repeatedly, I am enough. I am enough. As a matter of fact, look at my bracelet right here. It says, I am enough. I wear this all the time because I have to tell myself this too. I'm enough like I am. So maybe it could be something along that line. I just feel that there's still some toxic behavior over this that needs to be healed. I don't think it's over. I don't think that, because we have too many. We have the Lovers, and we have the Sun, and we have the Six of Cups, and there's some love, and the King of Wands. There's some love and there's some passion here between you. It's just not gelling at this point. So this is just the current energy. I think my advice would be maybe just feeling what I'm feeling off of this. It just feels kind of chaotic, and maybe you both just need to take a step back and breathe. And that does not mean you don't have to, you're not talking. If they call you, you're not going to answer the phone. That's not what I mean. Just maybe take a break from overthinking obsessively and overfeeling and worrying and wondering, and just step back from that and try to find some faith that everything is going to go the way that it's supposed to go, and just let it work out naturally. And that's the same advice I would give to your person as well, because I feel like that it's just tangled up. Oh, the best analogy that I can give for how I feel about this reading is a ball of yarn that has been rolled up in a ball, okay? And it's just like your energies are just tangled all over each other, and you're both feeling the same way. I feel like you're mirroring each other's energy. You could actually be twin flames, because the energy is just so mirroring to me. I feel like what you're feeling, they're feeling. What you're thinking, they're thinking. Okay? So I don't feel that it's a bad situation, and I don't feel that it's over, and I don't feel that it's ended. I just feel like it needs to be untangled. So just step back, take a breath, just breathe, and maybe they'll do the same thing, and this energy will start untangling on its own automatically. It'll just start relaxing. So just take a day or two and do nothing but just breathe. And every time you breathe in and every time you breathe out, just know that that ball of tangled yarn is just starting to just relax. And it's eventually just going to be able to just untangle. That's how I feel. Okay, so let's get a message from your person. What would your person say to you? I've looked you up online to see what you've been up to. So they are definitely still all in your energy. They're very curious about you. They're probably obsessing over you. Let's get another one or two. What else would Pisces person say to Pisces? I wish I could take back the things I said. Okay, so they're probably blaming themselves for all of this. I still have the feeling that they may be playing victim a little bit, or maybe they did play victim, but it looks like here they're kind of starting to own it. So if they did something, this may be the first glimmer of them being kind of having an aha moment of, maybe I did do something to Pisces. Okay, so I think there might be some hope there with that. And let's get one more. What's one more message that your person would say to you? You feel like home to me. Of course you do, Pisces. Pisces feels like home to everybody, because Pisces is absolutely so warm and inviting. Your energy is so healing and warm and comfortable to just about every single person. Sometimes because the Pisces people are just old souls, and they're so healing, and they tend to bring in the wounded birds because they have this healing energy, and you attract people like that, and you can't help it. It's just because you're so healing, they just automatically attract to you. So this is probably not your first rodeo of being with somebody who has toxic behavior, who they do something but yet blame you. And you're probably an old hat at this, Pisces, because you've brought people in like this in the past. So you probably already know what's going on because you're so enlightened. Pisces are just so enlightened, such enlightened people. Okay, so give it a minute. Let the ball of yarn just untwist and soften and breathe and just use your healing energy as you do best. That's when you are just in your element, when you are just in the space of sending out your healing energy. And take a day or two and just do that, and I think you'll see a huge difference. And if you don't see it, you'll feel it, because Pisces can feel stuff like that. It's uncanny how Pisces are. Okay, and I bet when we do a check-in the next time that this will just be a lot softer. I think we're looking for some softer energy here. But does your person love you? Yes, they love you very much. If they didn't love you, they wouldn't care. They would have already moved on. They're just tangled in their head because they love you so much, Pisces. They probably can't figure you out. Most people can't figure out Pisces because Pisces are just this beautiful soul that's so enlightened. People, it's just, you almost seem like you're just in another world to some people because they don't understand it, and you intrigue them, you mystify them, and at the same time they want to be like you. And so it brings up all of this feelings that they have, and then they get twisted. And so just breathe a minute, do what you do, and I think your person's going to come around. So anyway, that's all I got for you, Pisces. Have a good day, and I'll talk to you next time. Thank you.